Me and you, we wanted to do a podcast for like a while.
Are we starting?
Oh yeah, we're starting.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to do a podcast because I've seen a lot of wrestling podcasts. OSW, one of my favorite. And you, me, we talk wrestling.
Yes, we do.
Like for an hour.
There's a lot of people on this campus that.
Yeah, we're starting to find that's why I'm wearing wrestling shirts now. Every day I'm like, let's see who else is a wrestling fan.
Yeah, let them come to you. I still got to find that professor you're talking about.
I think it's Monday and Wednesdays.
Oh, well, I'm not here. Sorry.
I
I've been walking around at work, and my friends and I there's a lot of kids at work that I work with that are big wrestling fans, and then like some kid walks by, hey man, you guys watch wrestling? And there's like 10 people at work, and we're all just this giant circle of wrestling fans. So I'm glad to see that there's other fans.
But so I don't know, like we think we can book better than Vince.
Yes, we can. I know we can. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh man, so like I say, let's make a show. Let's put our booking ideas out there before like JR steals them. I'm just gonna say right now, I thought of Brock Lesnar winning the Royal Rumble at number 1. That was my idea. I don't care that JR recorded it first.
Well, technically,
no.
I mean, if he put it out there first.
I had it, and then he stole it somehow.
Somehow. Did you meet JR?
No.
I was gonna say you're lucky, man.
If I met JR, that'd be awesome.
I have his barbecue sauce. It's pretty good.
Shit. Man, we gotta have a barbecue one day. And
dude,
just like...
the chipotle ketchup and the spicy mustard were gone, and now that hot barbecue sauce is almost out. You heat up some like McDonald's French fries with that barbecue sauce. It's pretty good.
I gotta try it.
Yeah, try it another day.
Okay. So Survivor Series just happened.
Sadly.
Yeah, it just happened.
That's all it was. It just happened. That was it. It just
how was Survivor Series? It happened.
It happened. It was an event that was held, and that was it.
But okay, you notice they only like advertised 5 matches before, and 3 of them was the championship matches.
Exactly.
And I'm just like,
so you had, I mean, besides the championship matches,
you had Charlotte versus Paige. You had
the
Undertaker,
New Day,
Kane.
yeah, that, and then New Day and blah blah blah. Then Lucha Dragons and Usos and Ryback against New Day and Eurotrash. Yeah,
basically, Barrett and Sheamus.
So,
we're gonna talk about that too, cause like, and they also had Breeze versus Ziggler.
That's right. All right. So that's
7. It's the 3 championships, 3 regular, 3 male wrestlers, and then the females. I guess if you want to count the cash in, it's 8.
Technically, all right, yeah. It was an official match, so we'll say 8. 7 that was scheduled. But still, like, for 7 or 8 matches, that was weak. It was just a weak pay-per-view.
And there's no build-up on that Survivor Series match, still.
Well, you're never going to have any build-up if you don't... I mean, if you originally, like, most of those matches were just thrown together at the last second. Well, if you don't have any build-up, then why is anyone going to care? You know what I mean? Like, that was the situation... I think with I don't believe it was Hell in a Cell. I think it was Battleground, where they only had like 3 or 4 matches that were already like set.
I saw
so they had to scrape together a couple more matches, and it's those matches that they scrape together that like no one's gonna care about.
Was Battleground the Fatal 4-Way with like the Shield and Randy?
That was Payback.
Damn man, I can't remember Battleground.
Battleground was when Undertaker came back.
Oh, it was Brock versus...
Yeah, Brock versus
Rollins.
But, like, the rest of that pay-per-view was just, like...
I don't remember anything,
Exactly.
Honestly, I can't remember anything.
If you don't remember the pay-per-view, that's how bad it was.
Like, now that you're like, oh, yeah, that was when Taker came back.
I'm just saying, if you don't, like... If there's no build-up, then why am I going to care?
Yeah, because, like, I was talking to my friend, and I was saying, like, NXT does this better... NXT does almost everything better, but like NXT
because Triple H books it.
But NXT does something better because, okay, like remember when Sami Zayn first won the belt?
Mm-hmm.
But like he kept failing so many times before, and that's what they're trying to do with Roman Reigns right now.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, he already won the belt, but he got cashed in.
Well, I feel like there's more. I guess Vince feels like there's more money being invested into Reigns chasing the belt than having the belt strapped to him.
Yeah, but like, did you feel anything when he got cashed in? I was like I saw it coming.
Cause I saw it coming from a mile away.
Like I wanted the.
I didn't, and here's the sad thing: amidst all the confetti and fireworks and everything that was going on when he won it, I didn't feel anything. I was just like, "You're gonna lose it in 5 seconds anyway." And once Triple H came out, I said, "Yep, here it is. Here comes the snowball."
But I was like, I wanted a 1998 Rock heel turn for Survivor. So like, he's coming out there, just shake his hand.
Shake his hand and cat. Oh my God, that would have been. That would have been. Let us book. That's
what we were keep thinking. Like, man, you got to turn him because like NXT, Baron Corbin was face when he first came in. Remember, he was face like for what, like 3 months.
Yeah,
3-4 months.
Yeah, but they
just kept doing the squash match.
Yeah, the jobber matches.
So like people started booing him.
Yeah.
And guess what they did?
Heel.
Yeah, they turned him heel. Because they're like,
and
okay.
He still does the squash matches.
But it works better now because he's a heel. Like, he's like people. He wants people to boo him.
I'm just saying, as far as NXT is concerned, when Baron Corbin comes out and the guy that he's facing, 2 things: A, is already in the ring. He didn't even get an entrance, and B, you never heard of him before.
Squash match.
Although you can be like when they brought Dash and Dawson on, and they're like, oh yeah, like I don't know who these guys are,
and they won.
They're done, and then they won, and you're like, oh, okay. And then they beat the Vaudevillains, and didn't they beat Gable and Jordan? I think on one episode of NXT. I think they did.
I don't know. I might have to check that out.
I'm pretty sure they did, but
I know they beat
just
up
slowly
Enzo.
started building, and yeah, they beat Enzo and Cassie a couple times, and they just kept building them up. So it's stuff like that where like at one minute you're looking like, yeah, these guys are jobbers, and next thing you know they're holding the tag titles, and you're like, oh.
What's so nice that doesn't work? Like, what was the other one before Vaudevillains? The ones that are with Alexa Bliss.
Oh, Blake and Murphy.
Like, they were jobbers, and they just got the belt, but I was like, man, I know you guys are going to lose it, so...
I think... I'm trying to remember which one's which. I think Blake
is the one that does the stupid hair.
Yes. And
that's how I remember.
I just remember the one takeover. He had his hair in, like, pigtails.
I was like...
And I'm like, dude, I officially just hate your face. I hate your hair. I hate... just.
How come it works for him? Like okay, no, not it works for him. How come, like, he gets hated on for that? Kofi does the same thing sometimes. But I guess because we love the New Day so much, we don't care.
No, it works for Kofi. Looks fine on him. This guy looked like a little 7th grade schoolgirl.
With a beard.
With a beard. I think there was a girl in 7th grade that had a beard. It was scary.
Okay, but like, I guess what I'm trying to get is like, they build up the chase, and you feel happy. Like, Bayley kept losing over and over again. And then when Brooklyn hit, we were so happy she won.
Well, I think what helped that too was that was hands down match of the year.
Oh yeah, that is my match of the year.
Oh yeah, there's no question about it.
Because like I can keep going back to watch that,
I think another thing that helped with that too is the fact that it was an NXT match in front of 20,000 people.
I can't wait for London.
I think because if that match was at Full Sail, yeah, there would have been like a lot of build up, but like. The couple hundred people that are there,
they're just cheering their asses off.
They would be cheering, but it wouldn't be as big as it was. They sold out the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, and they had that match of the year competition and match, and just it was off the hook.
But like I can't wait for London because they already sold that thing out.
Wembley Stadium, dude,
got sold out.
That seats like almost 100,000 people, I think. I believe.
I bet you're gonna cut off some of the sections, though, so probably won't be the entire stadium.
True, but
still, like, they sold that out.
That's gonna be
like there's no WWE, there's no Raw, SmackDown on there. Like it's just themselves.
It's just NXT, and that's the funny thing is that NXT started off as
developmental,
just a little developmental system, and now it's bigger than the main roster. Like it's.
Well, look at their roster too. Like their roster's jacked. Like you have Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, which is the main event for London.
Mm-hmm. Then I think that'll be a pretty.
I can't wait for that match. That's gonna be good.
I feel like, and I don't want to like point towards like the weight thing, but I feel like you can have when you have 2 guys who are matched up well as far as weight is concerned. They can like if you have Finn Balor and then you have another guy who's thin and athletic as he is, they can do a lot.
Are you talking like Balor versus Zayn or something?
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
What was Balor versus Neville? Like
Balor and Neville. That's a good equal matchup, and they can do a lot of the fancy finesse stuff. So I think Balor and Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe can't do the high flying.
He's not as much as he did before. Because before he used to do it.
Yeah, but he's just a ground and pound guy.
Which I think is fine because then you get speed versus power.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they.
Also, like you get like the kicks with Balor and all the strikes, and with Samoa Joe you get submissions.
True. Oh, I think it'll still be a good match.
No, I can't. Seriously, I can't wait for London.
All right,
Like,
since we're talking about NXT, first of all, what did you think about them giving Alexa Bliss a shot at the title, even though you knew that she was gonna lose?
I mean, she earned it because like you saw her like go from like face to heel and trying to build herself up as a heel to get there, and like
She does a good job. Good job drawing heat from the crowd. I like Alexa Bliss, first of all.
I do too.
But the Eva Marie situation.
Oh my god, man!
We could book this a completely different way.
But what's called like, remember like on Thursday I was texting you about like AJ Styles proposally going to view. I was doing that because I was looking at the spoilers for next 3 NXT. Like I know the card already. For like for London, I'm not gonna tell.
See, I like to be surprised.
I'm gonna surprise. No, because like I couldn't like miss that without seeing like the whole AJ Styles debacle. By the way, he did not debut on NXT. Don't listen to anyone.
Damn. Sign all the TNA guys.
Well, like Austin Aries thing is real.
Yeah.
He was actually at Full Sail and he was backstage. So I'm guessing he's doing a tryout.
Okay.
And also Gunner is there too apparently.
All right.
So like, it just shows that Triple H gives shots to anyone.
Pretty much. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, let's go to.
That's one thing I regret is when I went down to Orlando in June. I didn't get a chance to go see the Performance Center. But that was like right around the time when like that guy like, I don't know, he like threatened to like break in and stuff like that. Remember that?
I think I do.
And yeah, and they had to like drag him off the premises. I'm like, okay, the security's gonna be a little beefed up. I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere near there. So,
but
whatever. But yeah, if you were booking the Eva Marie situation, like she draws heat. But it's not the kind of heat that you like. It's not heel heat.
It's heat that you need to go away.
Yeah,
we don't
that's
want
like
you
we
here.
don't want you here.
Because like you brought it up. I didn't bring this up, but you brought it up with the whole like she had 3 matches, but they were all jobber matches.
The one match she had against I think Carmella was all right. She faced Carmella.
Did she?
Yeah, and
I guess I can't remember.
And Carmella carried her. Which, first of all, can I say Carmella has come a long way from being a valet to a decent competitor.
She had that heat also that Eva Marie had, where people were booing her to go away.
Yeah.
Because remember, they paired her up with Enzo and Warren. They were like, boo, we don't want you here.
No,
like last week, she fought Nia Jax.
Yeah, and she put on a pretty decent match.
Not only that, but like the crowd was cheering for her name. You heard Carmella chants like crazy. So it just, I was like, congratulations, you got yourself over.
If you give someone a chance... And it was like...
But, like, when did she debut? February, right?
I think, yeah.
Okay, we're in November. Now she finally got herself over. That was, like, what, 8 months?
And all he had to do was give her a couple matches.
No, but, like, that was, like, 8 months of building her up. Because she was getting heel until what, Blake and Murphy, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because, like, when the Blake and Murphy thing happened, everyone thought she was going to switch sides, but she stayed with Enzo more, so people liked her more.
Yeah.
But, like, no, so that's, like, 8 months, though. Like, Eva Marie's, what, 1 month? Like, if you put all her time together, it's just 1 month of being...
Yeah, it's like a month worth of
But, like, technically she was there, like, for, like, 4 months or something, but, like, 2 or 3 of them, she was, like, who the fuck knows where. She was, like, what, Paris, you were saying? Because they were shooting Total Divas, I think.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm like, how are you going to get yourself over like that? Even as a heel, how are you going to get yourself over?
I remember, and I don't know if they really do, like, stuff from Total Divas when they say that they're going to do something in Total Divas and then they do it in the future. But if they do, they had an episode of Total Divas, and yes, I do watch it, where she had a conversation with Mark Carrano about how, like, we want to get you, like, built up and ready for, like, to be in, like, WrestleMania and SummerSlam of next year. And I'm like, well, WrestleMania is, like, 3 or 4 months away. Mm-hmm. So, and I understand that they need... Bayley deserves to be on the main roster. So the fact that I feel like that's really what's happening right now is that they just threw Eva Marie in the title shot. Like, who in that... Can I say hell on this show?
Bro, you just told me... You just heard me say fuck.
Okay, cool. No holds barred. I like it. Okay. Well, what the hell is the problem with... They just come out, I challenge you for the title. But who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to say, all right, yeah, you're next in line? All right, if Nia Jax walked down there and was like, all right, I want a shot at the title.
You can't say no to that. Because, like, who's going to say no? I'm like... you know what? I'll back away.
Like, this is a really messed up thing, but I didn't realize how like big Nia Jax was.
But I think it's great because like I know like Kong's gonna stay in.
She reminds me of like Karma and Kong.
Yeah, but like I know she's gonna stay in TNA.
Yeah,
or whatever, or Global Force Wrestling.
Until
The
she
whole
comes
thing
back
is
in Royal Rumble.
build that up for nothing.
No, don't build it up. Just have it be a surprise. Just have her
again.
Hit. Again, yeah. Yeah, have her be in the Royal Rumble again.
But like, I know she's being built up as like our version of Awesome Kong.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm okay with that because I don't think we ever.
You
had
need that
like
one like because all the women right now they're very athletic, they're very agile. So I think it's good to have that one woman who's just like
a powerhouse.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, she picked up Carmella and threw her around like she was a rag doll, and just grabbed her hand, just spun her around.
Her spine busters.
Oh my
scares
God.
the hell out of me.
It's crazy. But yeah, with Eva Marie, it's just like I feel like that's what they're rushing her for because now they use the takeovers to transition NXT superstars to the main roster, and it's usually the champions. So
you think Vaudevillains are gonna get called up soon? Because they just lost the belt.
The main roster needs tag teams, dude.
They're not paying fucking attention to it.
It's
How is it like? I don't understand. It's said like you have so many fucking tag teams and it's dead. Like you have the Ascension, Lucha Dragons.
Well, they said what they had the Ascension. All right, first of all, and I'll get back to the Eva Marie thing in a second, okay? But when they sent the Ascension back to NXT to face Gable and Jordan,
they got a pop.
That pop! Oh my God, that was the loudest pop I've ever heard, and I'm like, do you hear this? Do you hear that? Like, but I like their gimmick.
It's basically.
And I think they're pretty good wrestlers.
It's basically Road Warriors.
Yeah, but
like
that's just
still
another
good gimmick.
Product of Vince McMahon not giving any respect to NXT call-ups. Like they're big in NXT. Weren't they the first tag team champions?
No, first tag team I think was what's it called? Neville and
Neville and Corey Graves.
Corey Graves.
Okay, but Ascension's hailed as the greatest tag team in NXT.
Oh, because they held it the longest.
Yeah, but they're like legendary in NXT. But then they come up to the main rosters, and the main roster, and the best chance you got at seeing them is on an episode of Superstars,
or seeing them job
at Gold Dust and primetime players.
Yeah.
But
I'm just like,
yeah, I would love to see Bayley on the main roster, but the thing is like I don't at the same time because we all thought when they brought up Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks, Charlotte's the like they put the belt on Charlotte. Now you notice Nikki Bella's gone for a while too.
Yeah, is
she just a placeholder until Nikki Bella gets back? Because she's gotten the belt and she doesn't really, you know what I mean? Like there's no yeah, she has the belt, but you don't want to view her as the Divas champion.
She was never like that good of a face anyway. She wasn't a face in NXT.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. And I think out of the three that they called up, and Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky, my personal opinion, I think Becky Lynch is probably. Becky and Sasha are a good tie for the best wrestler out of the three. I think
Sasha's mine. Like a year ago, I didn't like Sasha though.
That match last night though with Becky and Sasha was, like you said, it was meh.
Yeah, because
but they don't have any time. If you give them the time like they had at like a takeover event,
they had 15 minutes on takeover.
Yeah, 15, 20 minutes. I mean, Triple H gives the women a lot of time in NXT.
Gave them the opportunity to main event a takeover. Iron Man.
And look what happened.
People loved it.
And the NXT Brooklyn match wasn't an Iron Man match, but he gave them oh my God, they went on for 20, 25 minutes. It was a long match, and it was gold. It was magic the whole way. So the fact that Becky and Sasha, they just throw them in a 5-minute squat, whatever match, in which Sasha did tap, but the Divas division, it really felt like. When they brought those three ladies up from NXT, it was like, all right, here we go, women's wrestling's back, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
It should have been a change.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Now it's just...
It's just the same.
It heightened a little bit, and then they let that 3-team angle go on for a little too long.
That was in before Summer. They got brought up before SummerSlam, right?
No, they broke them up after SummerSlam.
No, it was before because the SummerSlam was... Because remember, it was Brooklyn. We had the Sasha Bayley match. And then SummerSlam the next day, we had those triple threat team match.
Triple threats, yeah. So is that when Paige was broken off for a little bit and then she came back to help them out? Or
No. You're thinking about the MSG special.
No, I'm thinking Madison Square Garden.
No, because SummerSlam like it was like no problems. It was like PCB versus Bad versus Bellas.
Yeah.
But they weren't broken up yet.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, wait, you're saying it was when they were broken up.
No, all right, you're confusing the crap out of me.
Okay.
Just move on. Anyway,
Okay.
but original thing being, I think, and if this happens at Wembley Stadium, the place is going to burn down if Eva Marie wins. Straight
Well,
up.
I'm already telling you, like, Eva Marie versus Bayley's this week in NXT. Just NXT, not at Wembley.
No, but I'm saying they're
If
gonna
they
have,
continue that and it goes to Wembley.
Continue that. I think it's going to be a little bit of a screwy finish.
I know what's...
Or it's going to end in DQ probably.
Okay. I know the spoilers of, like, what matches are being planned for London. I won't tell you. You'll find out. But I'll tell you, like, it won't burn down.
Okay.
I'll leave that. Like, it won't burn down.
Is Bayley and Eva Marie going to be...
You want to know?
Yes.
No.
No? Okay, thank God. Okay, good.
I know who Bayley's going to face, and I think it's the perfect matchup.
Nia Jax.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, put the title on Nia Jax. That'd be good to see.
Nia Jax versus Asuka. That's the rivalry I want after that.
Oh, please.
Like if Bayley drops it, and
I think she will. I think it'll be a good send off to send her up to the main roster. But I mean, they have to find a way to inject her in the main roster. You can't just like, all right, here's Bayley, and that's it.
Like what I wanted, and I know like Bayley's part of the 4 Horsewomen and all that. I kind of wish she wasn't, and I wish it was Paige, because then you can have like a modern day retelling of like the 4 Horsewomen versus Bayley, which is basically Dusty Rhodes versus the 4 Horsemen. And Bayley's already that Dusty Rhodes character, like not that exact character, but like
she's very flamboyant.
Not just that, but like people love her, people want to cheer for her.
Yeah.
No one wants anything
She's
bad.
the ultimate face.
Yeah. So I'm like, you could easily just have that rivalry again.
You could.
You could have had that in freaking NXT because you know Vince won't book that fucking rivalry.
No.
But
they gotta do something with the 4 Horsewomen. They gotta make something out of that.
Like, it doesn't like you can't. They're not doing anything with those divas.
No, not at all.
Like there's like I know they're saying like yeah we brought them up so it should be better. But just because you brought them up doesn't mean it's better if you keep putting them.
They're
in
doing nothing
matches.
with the divas. They're doing nothing with the tag team. They're doing nothing with the IC belt.
I know, but that's actually why I didn't want Owens or Del Rio to be in the tournament, like to get that far in the tournament.
Yeah,
because there's no title match.
Exactly.
There were only 3 title matches on Survivor Series,
and
the main title, the tag title. No, 2. The tag titles weren't even on the line.
The tag titles were not on the line. It was just the world title and the Divas title.
That's it.
Yep. And you couldn't have an IC or US title match because they were both in the semifinals. But like they're doing nothing with the US title. And Del Rio's just walking around with this Mex America gimmick. No one's challenging him for it. IC title, same thing. And with the WWE title, you just started this thing with having Sheamus win it, but there was something on last night with Mark Henry eating a Carl's Jr. and Hardy's burger or something like that. Seriously, you can't take that time to invest in building your character, like, and that's
they need to make money, Chris.
That's the thing where just Vince McMahon is more focused on trying to make it funny or entertaining instead of wrestling. And here we are saying we want this. We want wrestling. We want this. We want professional wrestling.
Like I know, like, cause like wrestling. You saw the video. Wrestling isn't wrestling, right?
Yes.
Wrestling isn't like 100% wrestling.
Yeah.
You have to have characters. Cause
you have to build the character.
Because if you just have plain old wrestling, why do we give a shit?
Yeah.
Like, you need to have characters. You need to have like someone to cheer for.
The characters is what gets you emotionally invested.
So like, I mean now like
if
people.
you don't
I guess
build
people,
that, then why do I care about them? You know what I mean? Like,
there's like what was it? Like I think it was like the Raw after SummerSlam. Nikki Bella comes out and like, you know, wins and losses don't matter. I'm like, oh, so why the fuck am I watching?
Yeah, right. Wins and
she literally did say that.
Well, wins and losses don't matter to her because of who she's sleeping with, but
I'm just like, you know what? As much shit we give John Cena for not turning heel and having the same shitty character for past like 8 years?
10,
Well, yeah, 10 now. At least he did shit with the belt.
Yeah, but that was like 10 years ago. You would see the world champion fighting in the main event on Raw every week, and it was always a good match. And they would defend the world title on Raw. Now it's like, oh, you want to see the world title defended? Then buy the network for $9.99 to watch it at the next pay-per-view, where you're gonna get a 5-minute match where it ends in a friggin' DQ. I would flip this table right now.
But I'm just like, Cena at least did shit with it. And I like how like he's not there anymore.
You can hate on John Cena all you want, but that dude has the biggest work ethic out of anyone else.
Broke his nose. Nah, I'm not gonna stop the match. I'm gonna keep going.
But like, and here's the thing: everyone gets on John Cena about, oh, well, no, I hate John Cena because he wins all the time. He even said to Vince McMahon, "Let me lose." But he's like, no, the fans are gonna love it if you win. Oh, you're gonna do a great job.
Like I told you this earlier today. I love what Cena said, like why he stepped away. He was like, you know what, people keep saying I'm there and I just like bury people. Fine, I'm not gonna be there. Let's see what they can do without me.
And what are they doing without him?
Shit.
Waiting for him to come back.
But like it sucks because like it's their own fault because they didn't build anyone. I mean, the closer you have
that is
the
the worst. That's what like. That's the thing that they're the worst at though is building. They don't know how to build a character.
No,
at
like
all.
I think they're afraid that people are figuring out that they don't know how to build someone and that the wrestlers themselves build their own. Because Cesaro and Ambrose got over on their own.
Yeah, but
and
it's partial on putting them. It's important on putting them in a storyline that people can get invested to. For example, the whole Ziggler Rusev Lana thing.
Oh my god, I turn off the TV every time that fucking.
You want to talk about an angle that went on far too long? I mean,
well, it's like 3 pay-per-views.
Yeah, and then like every episode on Raw, you would have Summer Rae and Rusev come out and they would say, "How much I love you," and this, that, and that. You're standing in a wrestling ring.
We don't want to hear this shit.
Take care of it out back. Go back and take care of it.
I'm glad Rusev popped the question to Lana in real life. Because that just killed that
That's
angle.
what killed the angle. And that was the best part about that whole angle was how it ended.
I'm like, oh, we have to kayfabe got broke. So we have to kill this angle. I'm like, Rusev.
I mean, you want to talk about killing it quickly. You didn't hear about it after that.
I was like, Rusev, congratulations on getting married. And congratulations for killing that stupid angle.
And just for that, Rusev face.
Just for that, Rusev, here. Get yourself a 12-pack on me. But I'm just like, they ain't doing anything with the belts. I mean, like, I love Owens having the IC belt.
It's sad, though, because they don't view the belts as championships. They view them as props.
Like, I love Owens as champ because I'm a huge Kevin Owens fan.
Yeah, I love Kevin Owens. You're wearing a shirt right
now. I know, it's my favorite shirt. But I'm like before Rollins got injured, like, Survivor Series was supposed to have Ambrose versus Owens for the belt. That was supposed to be a big rivalry. Yeah. That was supposed to be the big rivalry.
That would have gone somewhere.
Well, and like now since like the tournament's over and there's a new champ, that's what they're doing now. Because like you see Ambrose and Owens, they don't give a shit about the WWE title now. It's all about them now.
They were in that tag match last night, right? All right, there you go.
That's what's setting it. It's setting it up for that IC match.
Okay.
For TLC.
I like that. Originally, what I was reading was if Rollins never got injured, Rollins would have beaten Reigns at Survivor Series in a screwy finish, but Reigns would have beaten him at TLC.
No, I heard like Reigns was gonna beat him clean in Survivor Series.
All right, we probably heard a lot of things. I'm just telling you what I heard, but
I know. That's what
this
I
is
heard.
all. It's all rumor. So
yeah, but I'm just like, I mean, Reigns is over with like the Raw crowd because you hear people cheer for him.
Well, like I was just saying before we came here to record this, it's all dependent on city.
It's all dependent on city.
Okay,
if you put them in a marked city.
For example, in the South and the Midwest, and this is no disrespect to any of our fans in the South or the Midwest, but they'll cheer for anything. East Coast, Philly, New York, Boston, like all the big cities in the East Coast.
The cities that have all the marks.
And I'll throw Chicago in there as like a diehard WWE.
Because like, if you want to see like people,
if
you want to see like a Raw where like they did not give a shit about Reigns, look up the Raw that had Reigns do that promo against Bray Wyatt on Chicago, and you see like
Chicago and everyone's
you see like people,
boring.
No, not just boring, like the loudest what chants.
That too.
the loudest.
And then he busted out, and he was like, "This isn't boring, man. This is real life. I got a daughter, man. I'm a father."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That guy can't cut a promo.
No, he cannot.
Like, if he turned heel, he would have had Triple H
If I can
cutting
find
promos
that
from him.
video where he screwed up declaring for the Royal Rumble. He's like, just promo. I feel like I really should play that right now.
It's like that Sid Justice.
He can just every time he comes out and he grabs a microphone, I'm like, I wonder what's going on Monday Night Football right now. I wonder who's winning.
Like, if he turned heel, he would have had Triple H cutting promos for him.
Yeah, true. I think him turning heel would have been the best for business.
But like then like who's gonna be the big face? And it's like the people that they don't want to be face. They're like the face of the company. Because like if you turn Roman heel, who's like automatically the person who's gonna be fighting him then?
Ambrose.
Boom.
See how hard was that? How hard was that?
Easy, and you basically got The Rock versus Austin again.
Pretty much, yeah. Because now you have Ambrose like, oh man, you sold out, just like Seth Rollins, man, you sold out. And then I'm just saying with that, when Seth Rollins comes back,
that's gonna be a pop.
Ooh, and they never wanted. No one ever wanted them to split up the Shield. You know what? The Seth Rollins getting hurt is a blessing in disguise. Because now when he comes back, they can work it out to where they can reunite the Shield once again.
Now, like, and I don't want any wrestlers to get injured. You don't need to put that.
And I'm here right now to be the first man to declare.
There you go. There's a Roman Reigns promo.
But I'm just like I don't want any wrestlers to ever get hurt.
No.
Because like
no.
But like
no, I'm not saying I'm glad that he got hurt.
You're not saying you're glad he got hurt. But I'm just saying like all these wrestlers that are getting hurt right now, it could be kind of like a blessing in disguise because that means they have to start pushing everyone. Like Bryan is still injured or on the injured list.
Like apparently he's not injured anymore. They just don't want to bring him back.
Yeah,
they're so scared that he's gonna get hurt again that they'll get serious trouble. And
so
Bryan's been ready to go for months.
So like Bryan's not back.
Probably won't be back too.
It's a shame,
to be honest with you.
Okay, Orton's injured. He won't be back till after WrestleMania. Till after WrestleMania. Cesaro's injured also until after WrestleMania.
Wait, is that how long?
6 months.
Oh man, what did he do?
Something with his shoulder. Got like fucked up.
Cena's out.
Cena's out till like the Royal Rumble.
Lesnar's part-time. I don't know what they're doing with the Undertaker from here on out. He's probably gonna disappear until WrestleMania.
Probably.
I'm just like for Wyatt, man.
I'm just like he needed to win this match. Like Undertaker did not need to win this match. Like, yes, 25 years of Undertaker. Good for you. 25 years. That's more than a lot of wrestlers can say.
A quarter of a century. But
you could have easily done the passing of the torch or fucking passing of the lamplight, whatever you want to fucking say. So Wyatt right there, like, okay, 25 years, like, possibly WrestleMania will be Undertaker's last match.
And that's the perfect person to do it because Bray Wyatt's character and persona mirrors that of the Undertaker's.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, 25 years Undertaker. Let's celebrate by making like basically almost like a new Undertaker. I mean, it's gonna be Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
It's like there's.
Well, a lot of people thought that they were gonna do that at WrestleMania, but they were like, oh man, Undertaker losing 2 WrestleManias in a row, that can't happen. They need to pass the torch eventually because you can't keep bringing back these old guys.
I know.
And having them beat all the new current stars, and that's why I feel bad for Bray Wyatt because this is the 3rd or 4th time now where they've built him up
just to lose.
Yeah, just to bury him at the pay-per-view.
Build him up for Cena.
They did it against Cena, Jericho.
No, he beat Jericho, didn't he?
I think he did. I just remember the feud with Jericho, but then he died out again after that.
He died out, and okay, then there was the Ambrose feud, and he won the feud, but it was a shit feud.
I never got that angle.
Exactly.
I never understood.
It was a shit feud.
Oh, your father. What?
It was a shit feud. And then okay, let's build him up for Undertaker for WrestleMania to lose. And then let's build him up for Roman Reigns to lose. And then let's build him up again for Undertaker to lose. I mean, like, yeah, I love Undertaker. He's the reason why I started watching wrestling because of his Mankind match in Hell in a Cell, in the King of the Ring. That's my first match I ever saw.
Ooh.
I know.
Not a bad first match.
Not a bad first match. And I love Taker for that. But I'm like, you know for a fact you're not going to be wrestling that much. Bray Wyatt has to go there every week,
it's
though.
It's just the realistic part two, where I understand, yes, it's wrestling, blah, 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 but the dude's 50. And he's still coming out here, and like, you can see the age on his face.
Oh, yeah.
But he's still coming out here, and he's beating all these guys' asses. I mean, I understand he's the Undertaker. He's a bad dude. He's one of the baddest dudes to ever step in the ring. But still, like, that's why I need them to, like, what I really wanted, if Seth Rollins never got hurt, was for them to, like, bring, like, The Rock back and have him pass the torch to Seth Rollins. Like, you really want to... Yeah, I understand Seth Rollins beat Sting, but Sting's, like, 55. Do you know what I mean? Like, all right, cool. You beat up a crippled dude. Like, congratulations.
Credit to Sting, though, for putting on that match. Because that match was great.
It was pretty good match.
That
match
match
was bring back The Rock, right? The Rock, I don't care how old The Rock is. That dude he clangs and bangs in the gym. Dude built like a brick house. Have him come back and have Seth Rollins beat him at WrestleMania. And have Seth Rollins be the guy. And prove that Seth Rollins isn't a guy who just, in every title defense...
gets a cheap win.
Yeah, or runs away.
Because that's like the one thing I'm like, Rollins is a great wrestler. You don't need to do these cheap wins. I mean, yes, he's a heel. You can't have the heel win all the time.
Everyone gives Rollins heat, but he just gets booked like crap.
Like, didn't beat Randy clean. Didn't beat Cena clean.
Should have never faced Randy in the first place.
Didn't beat Ambrose clean. Like, yes, he won like ladder match. Yes, it's clean, but it had to be a stipulation match in order for him to win.
Yeah,
where you can actually use weapons.
Well, not even that. I mean, that was where they both fell off the top of the ladder. But
yeah.
He came out with the belt.
Yeah, but like still like didn't beat him clean. Like didn't beat Roman ever. Because if you look at all the matches he had with Roman Reigns, he lost clean. He lost clean.
Because Roman Reigns is a powerhouse.
And like didn't beat Brock. Because Undertaker came in and interfered.
Yep.
He never beaten anyone. Oh wait, he beat Kane. Boom. That's it. That's the only one. The only one he got a clean win was against Kane.
Do you think that anyone in WWE creative checks the internet?
I bet you Triple H does.
Probably, because he knows how to book a show, and he's
looking
at NXT. But I understand that if you want to, you can't just go on the internet and have everyone say, oh, I want Ambrose to win the title. Okay, fine, here's Ambrose for the title. Because then it's like, okay, now what? Oh, well, now we want this. Now we want, you know what I mean? So yeah. you gotta take the ideas.
Like, you can't give the fans everything that they want.
Yeah,
you can't. Like, no one wanted Blake and Murphy to win the tag titles in NXT, and no one wanted New Day to ever be popular. We all wanted to boo the crap out of it, and now look at them.
Because they didn't have a gimmick.
I know, but technically they had clapping gimmicks still, but still no one wanted it. And we all booed them.
All I viewed them at the beginning was I just thought they were just black supremacists.
I thought Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay, but then they gave them when they
cut them free.
Terrible faces. When they let them turn heel, that's where and now they're face again.
Yeah, they're basically they're played up as heels. But we love to cheer them.
Yeah, it's like the anti-hero. They're the villains that you love to cheer for.
You can't give them all what we want.
Yeah.
Because then we will know what we We'll basically.
Yeah, you're gonna know what's gonna happen, but you gotta take those ideas and kind of work around that instead of giving us these friggin' squash matches 100 times a week. It's terrible, dude.
It's just I don't know, man.
It's just I feel like for the past.
Oh, speaking about booking, how they booked Rollins wrong. The reason why I didn't like Sheamus later, I wanted Sheamus to cash in.
Yeah.
The reason why I hated when he did cash in, that fucking Survivor Series tag match before just made him look like a fucking joke.
Well, they did the same thing with him, what they did with Rollins at WrestleMania was he lost his match,
but
so
he still
wouldn't think that. Did you say that you would forget about him?
No, but he put on a good match though, and he wasn't look like a joke. They didn't make him look like, haha, let's laugh at this guy. Mm-hmm. Sheamus is oh, we're gonna get jiggy with it again. So I'm like, the fuck?
What? I didn't really get that.
And then he gets buried by 3 wrestlers. At least when Rollins lost, he put on a good match and he lost to Randy Orton,
and what was former world champion. And what was probably the greatest RKO of all time. Oh my God. He shot him up into the air, over the roof. He came back down and done.
It was amazing. So yeah, but then when he cashed in, yeah, you may have lost, but you got the belt. But Sheamus I
didn't expect Rollins to cash in because I literally thought he died after that RKO. That was just
But like,
amazing.
like you got like a good cash in because you're like, okay, you put on a good match and then you cashed in.
Yeah.
Sheamus is like, you made a stupid promo, you got buried by 3 wrestlers, you made it into a joke, which then you started looking like, where's New Day? Why am I by myself? And then we were supposed to believe like, oh no, this is a badass who cashed in.
I don't like Sheamus at all. That's another
He
product.
puts on some good matches.
Yeah, but like he's another guy that doesn't get built up. He's just
Like they didn't build him up at all. Like like I thought Roman Reigns was gonna win the Money in the Bank, and then like when Sheamus won, I was like, oh. Like A, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
And B is like, why did I want to see that?
Why? Yeah. Why is Sheamus? And that was like right after Sheamus came back too.
Mm-hmm.
They threw him right back into the spotlight. So
like no build up, no nothing.
And I liked Sheamus like before he started, putting beads in his beard. Like, I liked him.
I did like his promo on Raw though, when like they were doing the "You look stupid" chant. It was like, yeah, get your chants in. I may look stupid, but I have the belt now. I'm like, okay, that's good to hear. I remember I pointed at my team like, that was good. Okay, you're starting to win me over.
Yo.
I was like, you got it, because like, it was like, you look stupid. Like, yeah,
you look stupid chants are like perfect for him now. Because there was like a couple months ago, like a month or two ago, where I think it was one of the pay-per-view matches, and he stopped mid-match and grabbed the microphone. Oh, I look stupid, huh? And I'm like, yes, you look stupid. I was like, okay, now I like Sheamus.
Like those are like kind of like you build them up wrong. But like at least now like they're starting to build them up again. Like they're putting Rusev and Barrett with him still. They're like as much as like Rollins, and I like JJ security, but like still like they didn't make sense. Like have them like, oh, these guys can stop like a Brock or a Kane.
No, they were the modern day Jerry Briscoe.
Yeah,
Matt Patterson.
Basically. But like at least like with Sheamus is like, well, okay, I got people around me to protect me. I got Rusev and Barrett, and sure they're just gonna be squashed by Roman Reigns in the end. But like at least it's like these are like people you can believe can gang up on Roman.
Yeah.
Because that was my problem with the Authority. They never had like other wrestlers. It was always just like J&J, Kane, and then Rollins.
Corporate Kane,
and then Rollins.
Yeah.
Like now, like it was now, like you have Rusev, who had like that year-long undefeated streak, basically. You had
John Cena.
Yeah, before John Cena ended that. You had Barrett, who used to head the Nexus before John Cena ended that. Shit.
You see where we're going with this, right?
Shit. But like at least you have 2 wrestlers who actually did shit before. It's not just like 2 like small wrestlers who never got that high up on a totem pole.
It's not like a Bo Dallas and a Heath Slater.
Yes, because that's what J&J basically was. Yeah, Bo Dallas and Heath Slater. Like at least you have like 2 like bigger guys next to a even bigger
2 guys who have some accolades to their profile.
Yes. So at least they're starting to build the
interested to see. My big problem with the WWE right now is as far as the whole booking problems and not knowing how to book a show correctly, is they need to start making use of SmackDown again, because like when they did the tournament matches a couple weeks ago on SmackDown,
they had some of the matches on there.
That made me want to watch, because all SmackDown is just replays of Raw. So that made me want to watch, and that's where Kalisto beat Ryback. And like people went crazy, and I'm like, this is the loudest pop I've ever heard on SmackDown in like 10 years. When Batista used to beat you, like I understand they're not going to do the brand thing again.
It's because they don't have a big roster anymore.
Well, here's the thing:
just to get rid of SmackDown, use NXT.
Well, no, but like I think they can have a big enough roster, enough where on both shows they can have decent storylines. So if you split up Raw and SmackDown, and then you take a little bit of handful, take like a pinch of a couple guys and a girl from NXT, throw them on Raw, take a couple pinch of guys, like take a singles guy from NXT, all right, 2 singles guys, 1 in Raw, 1 in SmackDown, take a tag team from NXT, 1 in Raw, 1 in SmackDown, and take a woman, like that, you know what I mean? Like,
split them up.
Just, inject some new blood into it. And have because at least the best part about when there was Raw and SmackDown is that you got 2 different shows a week, and both shows had their own storylines, and both shows were run fantastically.
Well, that's why I like Brock. He's part-time now, because you're not blowing away matches like crazy.
Yeah.
Like say Brock came back next week, and he challenged for the belt. You get Brock versus Sheamus. Something we never seen before.
That would be good. 2 powerhouses.
Yeah, something we never seen. Like
Sheamus wouldn't be a guy to sit there and get German suplexed 20 times in a match either. You know what I mean? Like he
put on a match.
Yeah, he put on a decent match.
But like I'm just like as much as shit we get for like part timers, it's a great thing when they come back because then we get matches we didn't see before.
Well, it makes it feel special.
Yeah.
It makes it like when Brock Lesnar comes back, you're like, oh, dude, we gotta watch this, man. It's Brock Lesnar, and that's the whole goal, and it works.
It works.
That's what they wanted was, oh, when Brock Lesnar comes on, oh, dude, I gotta watch this match. Like, it's Brock Lesnar, man.
So like, there's some like positivity for a part timer. Some.
The best part is he gets to sit home and collect one hell of a paycheck.
One hell of a paycheck. But like, okay, so like Raw was alright. I mean, it had bad matches.
Last night it was just meh.
Yeah, like at least they're starting to build up storylines.
But it's like the past couple of Raws were good.
Well, because you have a big storyline.
Because they had the tournament. I like tournaments.
Because it makes things feel important.
Yeah, it does. It gives each match
weight.
Yeah, pretty much. Like they had like I said, and then on SmackDown they had Ryback and Kalisto. And the first thing you're looking at, oh, Ryback's gonna squash the shit out of him.
And then
Kalisto wins. You're like, dude, like, okay, now they're gonna throw some curveballs at us. Now you definitely don't know. It's not as drawn out as you thought. So everyone's like, yeah, man, Reigns is gonna win the title. Yeah, he won the title, and then Sheamus cashed in, which was a little drawn
like
out,
when we thought like Cesaro was gonna beat Reigns.
Oh my god, that would have been awesome if they had Reigns and Cesaro in the finals. And I look at the bracket, and it's like, oh, in the second round it'll be Reigns and Cesaro on Raw.
Because like, well, actually, that should have been the final one. Because I know they were doing with Reigns versus
Cesaro
Ambrose.
Carried him the whole match.
Like I know they wanted to do Reigns and Ambrose because like it's
former Shield brothers.
Former Field, and there's story there to see like these two who stuck together going to the top. But if you had Roman versus Cesaro, it would have put Roman over too, because that was a kick-ass match.
Cesaro would have carried him the whole match again.
Yeah, and that would have been a kick-ass match, and people definitely would have been cheering.
Cesaro is one of those wrestlers that just makes whoever
other
he faces, it makes them look better. He's that guy.
But like then you get like Cesaro would definitely been over. Oh, not Cesaro. Well, he's always over. But like Reigns would have got over after that match, winning that title. And I bet you people would have felt even worse when Sheamus cashed in.
Yeah. Because you
just saw a hell of a match. Like
wait, you're saying if Cesaro
if Cesaro versus Reigns happened in some Survivor Series for the finals.
And that was a final. Reigns still won.
Reigns still won. People were cheering because it was A, kick-ass match. B, you see that Reigns can put on a match. And then, like, yeah, Cesaro carried. And then D, you see the celebration, and then boom, Sheamus cashes in. I think that would have bigger impact than what happened.
There was a lot of, like, emotion. Like, you know, he started to cry. Here's the thing, right? You know, he started getting all emotional because he won, and the confetti and the fireworks and stuff. Bam! Sheamus knocks him out. And my one friend I was watching the pay-per-view with, she's like, oh my god, he's so happy, this, that, the other thing. Like, I feel so happy for him. Bam! Sheamus just kicks the shit out of him and wins, and he walks out with the title, and she's like, oh my god, I feel so bad for him. And then they did the close-up with the camera where like he's laying on the ground, the camera's in his face, and you see tears. There were tears in Roman Reigns' eyes because he's like, god damn it, like, why does this why did I go through with this? And she's like, it's just like, oh my god, like now he's gonna cry. This is terrible. Like he probably feels so bad.
See, like for us, Roman Reigns doesn't work because we're hardcore wrestling fans, and we know like you need to put on a match and put on a good promo. But now you see her like, this was like what, her first pay-per-view she's watching?
Yes, first time.
And guess what?
Really ever watch wrestling?
Guess what? She felt bad for Roman.
There was emotion there.
There was emotion because she didn't see what we saw before.
True.
But like,
see, I mean, I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's what you get.
I was telling like, I was screaming at my TV like, yeah, just cash in that.
Just cash in. Oh, my dad was saying that. That was the first thing he said. Survivor Series came on. He's like, Sheamus walks out with the belt tonight. I'm like, thanks, Dad. Thanks for ruining it.
But I'm just like, that's who like Roman Reigns is targeted towards. People who are not like, he's for the casuals.
Pretty much.
He's like exactly what John Cena is for the casuals.
You get all the Roman Reigns, John Cena. They are aimed towards little kids who believe that you know the good guy always wins and blah blah blah.
And that's like I'm okay with that, but you need to have like another face that's for us.
Bailey.
Well, yeah, Bailey's for everyone.
But yeah,
Casuals and hardcore
All
fans.
right, what do you think? All right, if this ever happens at all, what do you think would happen first? A Cena heel turn or a Bailey heel turn?
Cena heel turn. I don't see Bailey ever turning heel.
I can picture though. Hear me out.
Bailey will be my Hulk Hogan, basically. Where like I would cry and get pissed off if she turns heel.
Hear me out. One of two ways if Bailey turned heel. A, she comes out and the little wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two men come out and she grabs a knife and stabs it and was like, oh, screw your happiness. Or the little girl, her like number one fan.
No.
You know how they like touch belts? She'll grab a belt and like, throw it on the ground and be like, I'm done with all you, blah blah. That would make the little girl cry. I would feel so bad for her. But still, like,
oh my. No, I see a Cena heel turn happening before a Bailey one.
But how would that, like, just picture it, a Cena heel turn. Like,
basically, he turned heel in that freaking interview I told you. He was like, okay, I'm not there. Let's see what you can do without me. I'm like, but that's heel. He's just saying.
No, but let's say if he does, like,
how can it work?
How can it work? Because I just feel like everything he does, he could F5 Vince McMahon in front of everyone, and they'd be like, yeah, John Cena F5 Vince McMahon, yeah, no, and I mean like,
it could have worked if you had like Daniel Bryan. Like when was Daniel Bryan? Like you see Cena coming up to hug him, and then like does the F5.
If he does the FU to like Bailey, okay, yeah, heel, mega heel.
Like I don't know, like now it's hard to turn Cena heel. I think it's
only
harder
unless
now.
you like did a tag team match and you paired him up with like Dean Ambrose or someone. And then
he does the jump off the rope like nah, and just walks
away, and it's like, oh, you gave up, even though you preach never give up. See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did out there. Okay, so okay, I guess we're gonna try to book what we want in the next. Okay, what do we want next Raw? We still want. I guess we're gonna get Barrett versus Roman Reigns because he interfered in that match.
You're gonna get your typical like 3 6-man tag matches.
What did we get? Just one last night, right?
I shouldn't get any. To be honest with you, I hate 6-man tag matches.
I think we see him too many times.
It used to be like special when Teddy Long would book him every week on SmackDown, but he would make like an 8-man, 10-man, 20-man tag matches, like playa.
But okay, so like, I feel like we're gonna get Becky versus Sasha again. I feel like that's gonna be a feud.
If they can give Becky and Sasha time,
we know
there's the match of the night right there.
Okay, so we're getting Becky versus Sasha. I feel like that's what we're getting again. We're getting Barrett versus Reigns.
You can get Neville and Mark Henry again.
No, I don't think we'll get that again. I think the rivalry they're building up is Neville versus The Miz. Because during the match, you see Miz watching TV.
What I don't understand is when they do the backstage, like views of someone watching the TV.
It's always at an angle.
Yeah, they're not standing there watching. They're watching from the side, like they're from South Park, and they look from the side like, "Hey man, what's up?" You know what I mean? like the TV's back here, and they're like, "Here's my phone."
Oh, that one. You remember Botchamania? Like at least NXT, they're actually watching straight into TV. I was just like, I never knew how stupid it was once you pointed it out.
Did they make a new Botchamania video?
Not yet. I think. Well, like we just got Survivor Series, so I'm pretty sure we can get one.
I'm sure one's gonna come out. I'm sure there was. I'm sure Sin Cara botched. I just missed it.
Literally, he like every time he came into the match, like Uso held his hand, the other ones held on to him. I was like, this is just to make sure he doesn't fucking botch, isn't it? Jeez.
So sad.
But okay, we're gonna get Becky versus Sasha. We're gonna get Owens versus Ambrose. Like we're gonna get like these feuds start building up.
That's where we start. Yeah, this is where we start building up. Start building up the TLC card now.
Well, we get Sheamus versus Roman Reigns TLC. It's a TLC match.
Good. They need to do like, oh my god. First of all, if they don't do the friggin' tables, ladders, chairs, and stairs, that was the worst thing ever.
It was
the stairs
dumbest
match.
thing ever.
Stupid. They need like Extreme Rules, Money in the Bank, and TLC are like the 3 times a year. Just let them go hardcore. And Hell in a Cell. Let them do something out of the ordinary with ladders and stuff like that. Knock dude off the top of the ladder through the table like they used to. Oh, no, we can't because we don't want guys to get hurt. Bubba Ray Dudley and Matt Hardy took probably the greatest bump of all time.
In WrestleMania 17. I actually would go with Edge and Jeff Hardy with the spear.
Yes.
I think that was the greatest
Still
bump of all
probably
time.
the greatest ladder match moment of all time.
I think that's the best ladder match.
In general.
I think.
They need, I mean...
But, like, okay, they're building up Sheamus versus Reigns. They're building up Sasha versus Becky. Building up Charlotte versus Paige again.
Do you think they would build Becky and Sasha? Or do you think that was just a match?
I think since, like, they're doing, like, Sasha's saying I didn't tap. I think they're building into a match. I don't know if it's going to be for TLC or just be, like, another fucking Raw. They're probably building up Swagger and Del Rio.
Well, you can't have two Divas matches on a pay-per-view. Are you
God
crazy?
forbid.
Yeah, right? God, come on, man.
But, okay, they're building up Del Rio versus Swagger for the belt. I think there's going to be a ladder match in TLC. I think it's going to be New Day versus Lucha Dragons versus Usos.
In a three-way TLC match?
Or
triangle ladder match?
Triangle ladder match.
Please.
At least you know you get kick-ass high spots.
Yeah, but did you say Lucha Dragons?
Yeah. You keep Sin Cara away from the ladder.
See, oh my God. Have him stand on the outside the whole time with a table and just have him guard it. And just stand next to it and be like, all right, I'm ready when you are, Kalisto.
But, okay, they're building up
I can picture Big E, like, on the ladder and they push him over and here goes this, buff black guy flying through the air.
So, I think they're building that up. I think they're building up Goldust versus Stardust again. Yeah, well...
The Dusts.
The Dusts.
The Dust Bowl.
And
that's what I'm going to call it.
We got Owens versus Ambrose for the belt. And I think we're going to get Breeze versus Ziggler again.
Alright, I mean... They need to stop having Ziggler involved in storylines that include Summer Rae. Cause
they need to stop having, like, shit that involves divas just for love segments.
The love triangle doesn't work. It's not like the
not just that.
It's not like the Mark Henry sexual chocolate thing back in the late '90s. Okay, like they need.
I was gonna go
stop.
Godfather,
or that too. Yeah, the Ho Train.
But like that's what TLC looks like. Looks like Roman versus Sheamus.
Well, if they have all the titles defended, I feel like the highlight of that pay-per-view could be a triangle ladder match for the tag titles, if they do it right.
If they do it right.
And if they don't have Sin Cara in the match. And have him stay away from a ladder.
That's what I'm going with the promo from last night on Raw. I feel like that's what's going to happen.
And they need to, man, because those were the days with the Dudleys, the Hardys, and Edge and Christian.
The best the tag team division ever looked.
God, that was the greatest time for the tag team division. That was just that was a high point right there.
There were rivalries. That's why. They were legit rivalries. Like even if we do get this triple threat match, it doesn't really make sense.
No. You know what? What did you say? You said New Day, Lucha Dragons, and
Usos. Because that's what they're building up. That's what it looks like they're building up. Like if
instead of the Lucha Dragons, throw the Dudleys in there.
Actually, instead of Usos, throw in the Dudleys. Because like at least with the Lucha Dragons,
they can do some high flying.
They can do high flying spots.
Yeah, instead of the Usos, but the Usos can do it too.
The Usos can do it too, but like you can get the crazy shit from like Kalisto, like the spinning fucking jumps.
Yeah, but you can't get anything from Sin Cara, so.
Yeah. I know, that's why I said Kalisto.
Have a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I'm saying, if you're going to do that, you have to have the Dudleys in there. They made that match. That is their match. You got to have them in it. And even if they don't win it, which obviously I don't think
they're not going to win.
They want to win it, but it will be a good nostalgia piece.
Something we can look back.
Yeah, and it can make you think of the old days.
But I don't know. I'm not excited for TLC. You know what I am happy TLC did? They put it 3 days before London because it was like, good thing you did it before the NXT thing, because if you did it after, it's gonna look
that's gonna be an
super
interesting
shit.
week. That's gonna be an interesting week. You got TLC
and then
finals week.
Oh yeah. By the way, we're college students, so
the day that finals end is NXT Takeover.
I know,
and that is perfect.
My last final is on there, so all right, man, go home, set up for this party. Let's start watching Takeover.
Dude, my final better be if it is on the 17th, I better get that done quickly. Cause I gotta race over to your house.
Oh my god, man.
Party time.
But like, I mean, I hope they start booking right.
God, so listen to us, Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn, females can wrestle. We've seen it.
Women are better wrestlers than men. Women are just better than men at most things. I'm a guy admitting that right now.
But I'm just
Okay.
like, let them fucking wrestle.
Feminism.
But I don't know. Triple H, if you're listening to us, send me more shirts.
Keep having your sales.
Keep having sales. I
And-
want to keep buying shirts.
And
So I'll get.
let us book.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to say thanks, Chris, for
Thank
for
you
being here.
having me.
Yeah. Well, like it's gonna be us too. Maybe we'll get a third person in here. I'm gonna thank Rich Mead for designing that logo. You saw the logo.
Yes, I
It's
did.
basically the Fight Owens fight logo,
Yes,
and I was
yes,
like,
it is.
okay, we can just do that. Let us book, because I love Kevin Owens.
Don't forget to put the Owens theme song in.
Well, yeah, that's. I'm gonna be fading it into like right now. It's gonna be like us talking over the theme song, and then it's just gonna end with the theme
While
song.
we're talking about fading the theme song, and you're gonna have the theme song faded.
But like, okay,
Extra trippy.
we're probably gonna start doing this like almost every Thursday. We'll like shoot, and I'll try to get it out on Saturday.
Cool.
The only reason we're doing it on Tuesday is because Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving's on Thursday, so
Yeah.
have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Keep buying shirts. Not our shirts because we don't have shirts.
Well,
But
maybe we should make shirts.
we,
Let's book.
let us get like to episode 10.
Okay.
We're
I like our episode 10 idea though.
Oh, can't wait. When we get to that, and we will get to
We,
it.
we won't give away anything. All we can say is it involves a pencil.
I feel like by the time we get to episode 10, will be Royal Rumble time. So, oh man, that's gonna
Oh
work
my
perfect.
God.
But okay, so thanks for listening. Check us out on Facebook. Let us book. And this is Chris Devine.
Hey.
And this is John Sanchez. And let us book.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.